So, okay, where I say sort of any party to the right of the LDP or to the right faction of the LDP, there's sort of, people said there's a vacuum there, just like there is in Britain or in America. There is no truly right-wing populist nativist option. Until recently, a couple of different parties have popped up. There's the Sancito party, which is meant to say the do-it-yourself translation.
I hear they're fringe and far right.
Oh, right.
I mean, just from the reporting.
So, again, the parallels are remarkable with someone...
Sorry, quick, it's the do-it-yourself party.
Yeah, that's what that
quite like
translation. Yeah,
I quite like that.
And it's really new. A bit like Reform. It only cropped up in 2020 as a response to COVID stuff.
Right.
And as you can see, the sort of legacy type mainstream media or the lefty leaning voices are trying to slur them with the exact same stuff, that they're just far right and that they're conspiracy theorists.
My kind of slurs.
Yeah, I love them. Love them already. Don't know anything about them.
And they're just xenophobes. They're just making up the fact that people are scared about immigration crime, and that the idea that you shouldn't be able to just sell Japanese property and land to foreign people and all that sort of thing.
To the Chinese government.
That all of that is mad and wrong-headed.
Yeah.
It's like, well, no, at the ballot box, they did reasonably well, considering. They got, it's not entirely clear. Different sources are saying different things, whether they got 14 seats or 20. But anyway, they're expected to maybe get 6. So they outperformed themselves. Yeah. They actually outperformed themselves, which is really good. And their leader, Kamiya, he talks about Japan first. And
what a
people
sensible policy.
Right, there's nothing wrong with it. The nativist interest.
Can't believe this Japanese man is saying Japan first.
Outrageous, right?
Barking.
Outrageous. Xenophobe.
That thing we always believed and had 300 years of isolation over and fought 2 Mongol invasions for. Yeah. That thing.
Yeah. The thing that everyone always believed until really recently. Yeah. But now he's beyond the pale. Now he's the bad guy. But no, because so the Japanese electorate, at least in part, have spoken. So it looks like the Japanese government, as is, won't fall. They should just continue to rule as a minority government. I've heard it described as, a big blow to them, but not fatal. But yeah, it says, doesn't it, that the winds have changed. Because a lot of commentators are also saying that they're not going anywhere. This doesn't seem to be a flash in the pan. So apparently in Japan, over the last few decades, there's been all sorts of little right-wing parties attempt to spring up, and they either get subsumed within the LDP or just fail. They're not popular enough for whatever reason, and they fail. Whereas these seem to have broken through. There's another party, actually, the Conservative Party. There's about 8 different parties in Japan. And there's another one that started quite recently in 2023 that haven't quite made the breakthrough that Sancito have, but still are sort of, they're quite based. They're saying really, really similar things. Like Japan first, let's put our agriculture first, things like that. Let's not just import endless numbers of foreign people who don't respect our culture.
Yeah, I would respect them entirely if they deported my friend from Japan. And to be honest, he'd understand too. He'd be like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, they need to do what they need to do.
Right,
to save
for
their
the
nation.
Japanese people.
Yeah, good on them. So yeah, they're being slurred as far, but again, the parallels are interesting, that this guy and this new party do a lot of what they're doing sort of through YouTube and social media. They're just sort of ignoring the mainstream media of Japan. Again, a bit like the MAGA movement in various ways, or a bit like maybe what Rupert Lowe's trying to do or will try to do. And it's just interesting the way you sometimes think that Japan is so unbelievably alien and foreign, that the dynamics of everything going on there domestically and in their politics will be drastically different to what's going on in England or America or Germany or France. No, it's exactly the same, broadly speaking.
You know why it's exactly the same, don't you? It's because it's liberalism.
Right,
trying to erode another nation. And it's got the same tools, the same rhetoric, the same goal, and the same enemy is always the actual national people of the country. Those people who feel that collectively they have a claim to the country. I was like, oh, well, you're xenophobic. And it's like, I mean, if I were Japanese, I'm like, yeah, I'm Japanese. Of course I'm xenophobic. Duh.
Yeah, I apologise for nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I apologise for nothing, and Japan belongs to the Japanese people. Any further questions? It's pretty straightforward.
So the BBC wrote, these are Kamiya's words. Under globalism, multinational companies have changed Japan's policies for their own purposes. Familiar?
Absolutely true.
If we fail to resist this foreign pressure, Japan will become a colony.
Correct.
Right, yeah. Earlier this year, he faced backlash after calling gender equality policies a mistake, saying they would encourage women to work and prevent them from having more children. Yeah.
Objectively true.
Right.
And we can see that in Japan's birth rate.
Mm.
Yeah. And again, the mainstream media, the English language ones anyway, the sort of Western or British commentary people, just try and smear them as they do with everything else. We were told that they pretend not to understand the issues with mass immigration.
Yeah.
They pretend that anyone that's got any issues with it are just simply Nazi or whatever. It's ridiculous.